What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today's video, I want to try and make my own trophy truck. Now, I feel like the main aspect of trophy trucks is their super unique suspension that makes them like really fun to go over hills and stuff. And I want to try and capture that in my design. But anyway, I guess there's no sense in waiting. Why don't we just start up here? Alright, so first of all, I'm just gonna make a small frame for testing purposes. Alright, so I think I got a pretty good back suspension here. I don't have the front half done, but I got this test platform here I can use to stiffen up the springs, and it seems like it's working pretty well. It is a little glitchy with the wheels though, but it should be fine. Alright, now let's move on to the front suspension. Alright, so I think I got something that works for the front. It should work fine. It's a little bit of tilt in the wheels, but that should be fine. But I guess I can now put it on the ground since I got all of it done. And finally, actually test it on the ground. Okay, steering's correct. Okay, I think we do not have enough weight. This is like a super lifted truck as well. I think I might want to move the suspension assembly upward. That might help it look better. You can see the front suspension is doing what it's supposed to do there. It is very bouncy. I think once I add more weight, it is definitely going to be better than this. But even this is good. I'm going to try adding just a little bit of weight here. Alright, so I added a lot of bit of weight. That is 2 weight blocks. But this could be alright. There's a little bit too much stress in this front. I wonder if I can stiffen those. And what I could do is I add some strength onto these. I add like 70-ish strength, and that gives the suspension more strength. Alright, now I'm going to try and go over this hill. Pretty sure that felt really good. Now let's try this. I think we are having a little bit of a clearance issue in the front, but I think that's a pretty easy fix. If I just go like this, move them like that, it should be fine. I also think I'm going to try and move them in a little bit. There we go. Alright, that should be more clearance for the front wheels. It seems to be fine. Back definitely is sitting down a little bit. I'm gonna try and move this up once again. Alright, that seems a little bit better. It is a little long as well. So the steering is definitely gonna get better. But it seems to drive alright. I'm gonna try and go over this hill right here. It's not the fastest truck. Oh wait, I just realized these connect. That's not good. I do not want those to connect. What I could do is move them out maybe? We will see how that works. Something's not connected. This is not connected. I need this to be connected to there. There. Now they're kind of not, it's not symmetrical, but it should help it so it doesn't like collide with each other, if you know what I mean. And it shouldn't turn out of the wheelbase, hopefully. But it looks like it's working good right now. Now, I might have the suspension a little bit too stiff, but for now, I think it's fine. I think I'm going to shorten it a little bit. Wheelbase is a little bit long here. Alright, so that looks a little bit better, I think. That should be fine. I might want to widen the back wheels a little bit. But that should work fine. Alright, that should work fine. We have a decently wide wheelbase. But I guess I might as well go up the mountain and try it a little bit and see if it actually works like an actual car thing. Now, if I remember, there's like a hill part here that I can go down, hopefully. Maybe. Oh, I don't think there is. No, I don't think there is. Oh, no. Well, that didn't work out well. I think I'm just gonna add a lot more engines, though. Because it is very, very slow. I would like to see how it performs with rear-wheel drive. It's not the greatest. I think the suspension's too much. It's a little too stiff, I'm pretty sure. It's not really compressing how I want it to. So, I guess I'm gonna remove the strength on these. Maybe make the strength on these 1.5, I guess. Oh, that is not enough strength. I'll go for 30. That's steering help. I think that might work. Maybe, how about 50 strength? I'm gonna go for 40 strength on these. And then for the back, 1.5 might be fine. No, I'm gonna go back up to 50 on these. Alright, there's a couple of ramps over here that I can probably use to test it. It's hard to test suspension. Oh no, that's going off. I'm gonna add a couple gyro stabilizers. I'm gonna go back to all-wheel drive as well. I do not like those wheels vibrates when they compress. Wonder if it's just the steering hinges. What if I went instead with one of these servo joints? Alright, they're definitely a lot faster. That's a little bit too aggressive of an angle for me. I'm gonna go for 30 degrees. I'm gonna go full strength and we'll go like 0.5 speed. Oh wait, no, that's reversed. Just do negative 0.5. I guess I can see if I can make this jump here. Oh, I glitched into the ground a little bit there. I think my suspension is bottoming out in the front. I guess I could add a little bit more strength. Like I could go to 60. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely seeing it bottoming out. I'm gonna watch it here. That's definitely bottoming out. How do I fix that? I could probably just add 2 springs on the front here. Alright. I guess I'll see how that works. Maybe higher tire pressure. They're a little bit sinky in the ground. How does 3 feel? Doesn't feel too bouncy. I didn't get enough speed for that. I'm gonna try a different jump over here. It is very tail happy. That's what I'm noticing here. It does not feel great to drive, if I'm gonna be honest here. It's just super jerky. Okay, maybe I do want stiffer suspension in the back. We'll go back to 2. I mean, that's a pretty big gap, and we cleared it basically. I'm gonna go back to the grass spot and try it out here, as this is mainly where I'm probably gonna test it out. It is very tail happy. I mean, it feels fine out here. Where is my center of mass? Alright, my center of mass is pretty far forward. I guess I can move a couple of these back here. Hopefully it's less tail happy though. I mean, that looks like a pretty good test right there. That looks pretty okay. Maybe a little bit less stiffness up here. We got a 45 strength. I wonder if I turn on the sideways traction on these wheels, if it'll make it better. Alright, how does it do on the turns now? It's still very tail happy. I mean, that was a pretty decent turn. I mean, it really does not seem that bad. If I bring out a normal car here, it's a little drift car I made a while ago. Sure, it's a lot faster. I'm gonna try and go up the hill a little bit slower. It's not as smooth a landing as the actual suspension car here. And it has much more clearance, which I enjoy. It does sometimes feel like I'm struggling for grip, like when I spawn it in. There's an occasional glitchy wheel, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. This honestly feels great though. But I guess since I got the suspension done, it's time to make the actual cabin. I don't know how long this is going to take. This is going to take probably a while. Suspension is the easy part, to be honest. I'm not that great at building, and I want to make something that looks okay at least. But I guess I'm just going to start on it. Alright, so I got to the front of the truck, basically completely done. I think the front of the truck looks pretty good. I've managed to pack a lot of engines in the front. A couple of Bulldog and 8 Dragon engines, which fit pretty well. And I think it looks good. I like it. Now, I do need to move on to the back. It is very tail happy. I tried to put some weight blocks, but I don't think I put enough back there. I might need to add a couple of gyro stabilizers. Now I'm going to move on to the back section over here. I'll see how that goes. Alright, so the back isn't completely finished, but I got a little bit of a frame around it here. And it works pretty well. It's still a little front heavy, but I think I'm going to add a few engines in the back anyway. So that should get fixed soon. I've added a couple of gyro stabilizers in the middle there. It should be hidden after I am done with the back. It is a little glitchy. Oh, my wheel is stuck in the side. That is not good. But I guess I'll just keep on building it till I finish it. Oh, shoot. That's not good. Apparently, Trailmakers thinks I was in a server and I lost connection. Oh, weird. Hopefully my progress saved. It looks like it did. Alright, we're good. I guess I'll just go back to it whenever. Alright. So I think I'm finally done with this thing. It has pretty good suspension. I have a bunch of little stuff in the back that we're trying to like haul somewhere, I guess. And I think I'm gonna try and jump off this cliff with the suspension and see if I actually survive. I'm just gonna try like this high maybe. Okay, a little bit of damage, but we survive. Alright, now I want to try and go from up here. I wonder... I've never had a vehicle survive from this high up. I don't know if this one's going to be the one. Oh, we're going to land on a slope as well. It's probably not good. Okay, well, we basically lost a wheel. But it still kind of drives. Can it still go over like bumps? Like a champ. It still works fine, honestly. I couldn't even tell that my car is broken. It's a pretty decent interior as well. Got a center console. Got windows all around. And it's honestly a pretty smooth ride. Okay, let's try and just go over this hill. I mean, that was pretty smooth. Anyway, if you like this video and want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. And tell me in the comments what you liked most about this video. Anyway, bye-bye!